Just off the coast of Long Island, a heavily restricted animal disease center has served as a fortress of federal agricultural defense since 1954, studying dangerous foreign pathogens to protect American livestock. However, the facility's geographic proximity to Old Lyme, Connecticut, where Lyme disease was first identified in the 1970s, has long fueled curiosity about the origin of tick-borne illnesses. This curiosity has intensified with the recent aggressive expansion of the Lone Star tick and the rise of alpha-gal syndrome, a condition that triggers a severe allergy to red meat. Public health officials and ecologists point to the climate shifts, reforestation, and exploding deer populations as the real drivers behind this rapid parasitic surge. Yet, as the mysterious facility prepares to permanently close its doors, the intersection of ecological realities and historical laboratory secrets remains a fascinating puzzle. Are we simply witnessing a natural, albeit terrifying, ecological shift in how parasites interact with human populations? Or does the legacy of high-security research laboratories warrant a closer look at our historical interface with infectious diseases? This case file, join the theorists as we bypass the biosecurity, peer into the pathogen pools, and penetrate the perimeter in A Return to Plum Island.
Welcome to Alien Theorists Theorizing Case File 380. I'm Braden.
1 second, I'm fixing the stream. I'm Zell.
Yeah, there we go.
Welcome to Alien Theorists Theorizing Case File 380. I'm Braden.
I'm Zell.
And I'm Andrew.
Dan got bit by 1,000 ticks and he's dead.
Dead.
Yeah,
Fucking died.
Bill Gates.
Personally dropped off a box of ticks.
Yeah, it was an Amazon.
Dan
It came
sounds-
Dragonfly delivery right to Dan's door. He opened it. It was just a fucking, you know, those
Dragonfly
bombs?
delivery. Is that Canadian only? Or people?
I don't know.
The Americans know.
I
What
don't
do you
know if
fucking
you
order? Buddy, you order
Yeah.
fucking ticks, buddy. Go to your fucking tick for you, man. Need to take
You know
a
what?
picture.
You know who's fucking dropping off ticks? It's Dragonfly.
Hey, listen, I'm not going to have any fucking Dragonfly disparaging remarks here because my house doesn't even have an address and Buddy always finds it.
Buddy,
Buddy.
fucking finding placing, man. Not a big deal.
Dude, if you're not, someone let us know if you're in the States and you order from Amazon, if you get Dragonfly or Intellicom.
Dude, Dragonfly is the best.
They're the
great.
best.
Buddy.
They'll deliver at 4 a.m.
If you are fucking driving down the street in any Canadian city and you see a fucking 1998 Caravan with a giant dent on the side of the fucking door and one flat tire and the blinkers on, 9 times out of 10 it's fucking Dragonfly.
You know who
Yeah.
it is.
Not a fucking Dragonfly, buddy. Not a big deal. Not a fucking delivery, buddy. Not a big deal.
Yes, I think that 90% of Canada's temporary foreign workers work for Dragonfly.
100%. Dude, that or Tim Hortons. One of the two.
What do you want, fucking poppy seed bagel? What do you want, double?
chocolate dip?
And hey,
Get off the rails quick.
they do a fucking awesome job.
They're my
Yeah,
cousins.
they do. They kill it. That's why I've never been to Tim's ever again.
I've
Make
never
Tim's,
Tim's
make,
went fuck-
like
Tim's went
I've said,
downhill, guys.
make Tim's Filipino again.
Tim's has been going downhill for fucking 25
yeah,
years.
there is honestly, to be honest,
What happened to the
Honestly,
coffee?
to be honest.
Genuinely, what
there's-
happened to the coffee?
All ethnicities aside, that just corporation has gone down.
They ruined it.
Anyone,
Corporations
it sucks that it's gone this far down at the helm of the East Indians that have come over. I feel bad. It's not their fault.
They climbed aboard a sinking ship. is what
Yeah,
happened.
yes, it was already in free fall.
It was
And
fucking Titanic level sinking.
they've come in as the last resort. They're like, now they're just getting shit on by
And if
everyone.
they
Like,
can't save it, nobody can.
Nobody can, dude. We got to talk about this. Has been all over. It's been all over social media. Well, it's been all over mainly social media, I would say.
we got to touch on one thing first.
Just one thing.
Alien news, really quickly.
Oh, dude.
Speaking of aliens, we've been mentioning them for a bit now.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the video?
No, about so yeah,
Website.
so
The website
we've
video.
been talking about alien.gov and about that, and then the White House drops this like alien.gov promo video, and it turns out not the aliens we all wanted, and I don't know how we didn't see it
You know what?
coming.
We're on Patreon. We're going to play it.
Oh yeah, fuck
Dude,
yeah.
we're going to play it.
Hell yeah. It's unbelievable.
It's aliens.gov, right?
Yeah. Did you see this, Andrew?
Yes, it's amazing.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is I was like, is this a parody? Is this a joke? When I first watched it, I was like, this isn't I must have clicked on a parody account. This can't be the real government putting this promo video together.
Okay,
and then I
how do
went
share
back and I was
this
like,
fucking thing?
oh, it is. It's just a racist website to check on all the
So
illegal
aliens.gov. Millions arrived under the cover of darkness and embedded themselves directly into our society.
I was like, oh,
countless
shit.
presidents, congressmen, and senior officials knew exactly what was happening. Instead of protecting American citizens, they chose to cover it up and even accelerate the invasion until one man finally had the courage to tell the truth, bold, unapologetic, and unafraid. President Trump was the first to call out the real danger aliens pose to every American family.
They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs.
Every community and the future of the nation. The truth is no longer out there. It is right here now. Where's the video? Where's the rest of the video?
Oh man, they had this fucking dope promo of like
Did they take it down?
they took the yeah, they must have taken the video down. They had like a UFO like scooping up a fucking illegal alien and dropping them over the border wall.
It's fucking wild.
It's about
man.
fucking illegal immigrants. It's not about aliens at all. Aliens.gov.
I was like, but they've totally hook, line, and sinker.
Oh,
the
it's
bait and
perfect timing,
switch.
right? Because they got this website at the same time that they were talking about all the
UFO stuff.
disclosure stuff.
And
There's
right?
no way that video got taken down.
And
It
we
was
were
so
all like,
good.
why the fuck aren't they releasing this stuff on alien.gov?
You don't know why that video got taken down? Because they accidentally had the fucking Obamas as apes at the end of it again. Had to cut that shit. That was crazy.
It was an unbelievable
They
video.
took it down. They actually did take it down. It was that bad that they actually took it down.
Yeah, well, it was not good.
It was not good.
and listen, did I laugh at it? Yes,
Yeah,
I did.
100%.
And I was like, that's funny. That's not real. And then I went, oh, it is real. And then I didn't laugh so much. I went, ooh, this is fucking
Painful,
rough.
man.
So yeah, alien.gov, not
Turns out-
quite the aliens we're all hoping for. They're tracking.
It's a lot of Eduardos and that's all.
A
Yeah,
lot of
It was
hardworking people.
yeah.
Maybe the hardest workers, and I would actually hire them first out over anyone else.
100%.
So it's it's quite shocking for all of us waiting for that alien news to see that that's what it was. I was like, and like they got the starry background, like the fucking
The typewriter green text.
yeah, typewriter green. I'm like, dude, you're stealing our gimmick here. What the fuck?
I wonder if they're like having these pitch meetings and they're like, what would be hilarious?
I'm just gonna say we could do a pivot right now with the show. We can do a pivot. There's a great opportunity. I'm not saying it's a good opportunity.
Opportunity exists to pivot.
It's just all three of us dressed up like Dog the Bounty Hunter discussing
Oh, man.
where the fucking illegal aliens
You got
are
ice,
hiding.
brother? Where's the ice,
Oh,
brother?
dude. Yeah, that was wild.
Oh yeah, that was something else. So we just had to touch on that a little bit. So
It was insane.
It's too bad the video, because the video is gold if you would have seen it for the first time. It's a genuine jaw drop. You're like, there's no way that's real.
yeah, and then it is.
it's
I thought
real.
it was a parody. I thought it was like
100%.
I thought it was a joke. And then I was like, oh my God, no, that's what they're really using that site for. I was like, oh no, it's terrible.
Anyways, this week the topic came up. We're going to talk about returning to Plum Island and the government 8-legged tick conspiracy.
I mean, listen, I think now, after like, it's been so long since we said I was there and talked about Plum Island and like the origins of the tick and Lyme disease possibly coming out of Plum Island and just kind of escaping. And now
Possibly,
it's like,
whoa, possibly. Come on.
well, at the time, possibly. I'm not saying that happened. I think that
we're
Proximity
investigating
to the first outbreak of Lyme. Like, come on.
well, and it's crazy to look back now because if you're looking at like the lab leak from COVID and stuff, and now it's like, dude, did those fucking ticks get off Plum Island and that they were testing and then just run rampant, and that's why we have Lyme disease?
Absolutely.
It's not out of the question. I don't think it's that crazy to talk about.
But we know that they were experimenting with weaponized bugs. Like, that's a fact, right? We knew World War II, post-World War II, part of Operation Paperclip was rounding up Nazi scientists that were working with weaponizing insects, which included ticks. And how far after was the first outbreak of Lyme? Right? Like, it's fucking crazy, man. It's Plum Island was where? New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
We're not going to get. We're going
Long Island?
to be more theorizing on the actual implications of this theory and the tick spread that's going on. But we did do a Plum Island episode. How many episodes back? 100?
Long time.
Yeah,
50?
long time ago.
Yeah, go back. It's a good.
Jesse Ventura. I was there.
I was there.
I was there.
I should
Jesse the Body Ventura.
I should just be able to search and find it, but I can't. So
Yeah.
don't worry about it. You could search Plum Island in our podcast feed. It'll pop right up.
Yeah.
Listen to that
Check
first
that one.
if you want a little more deep dive into Plum Island. But pretty much, yeah, Cold War era experiments, like biohazard experiments, bio-warfare on potentially, what was it? Insects and arthropods, like crabs and shit.
Hold on, Phil. You know what? I don't think you're recording on Riverside.
Body son of beach.
Fuck.
That was some gold.
That's in the live stream.
That's all right.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. It's all right. Hey,
It happens.
it's only our 380th time doing this.
We had a camera drop
kinks,
out.
man.
We forgot.
Yeah. You know what? That's what
We're
happens.
missing a member of the show.
Missing a member
Yeah.
of the show.
And to be honest, I don't want to throw Dan under the bus, but he's usually the guy that says, "Okay, hit record."
It's true.
Okay,
He does
so-
remind us.
Actually, blame everything on Dan.
Dan's not here, so it all fell apart. It's all Dan's fault.
It's all Dan's fault.
But yeah, so recently in recent news, if you haven't been fucking anywhere, just if you've been completely off your phone, there's been widespread reports of like massive year, big tick year.
Big
Big
tick.
tick year.
Huge tick here.
And people reporting boxes of ticks, drones dropping boxes of ticks in like farm fields and stuff, and just like ticks like you've never seen before. I think it's kind of slowed down, but like it was like probably about a month ago, just ticks everywhere you look, ticks.
It's early spring tick season.
Which is pretty,
I mean-
that is tick season, right?
It is tick season.
It's normal
Yeah.
to have. We're gonna have a big influx of ticks every time you take the dag out for a quick sprint in the tall grass or take the kids out. You're doing a quick comb.
Just
That's
in
the
case.
time of year.
And it usually is not just this year, but other mild winters. It's usually an exceptionally bad tick year because they don't die off if it doesn't get really cold. But that's not to say some of these stories, especially on social media, TikTok and Instagram, of people
TikTok.
TikTok especially, actually,
yeah.
showing
Yeah.
videos of boxes of ticks. You're like, really? A box of ticks? Seems like an awful way to spread a disease fast,
In a
at least.
box. I feel like, listen, come on. They have way better technology. Like, you'd have a drone that had just, like a little compartment that just
Just
opens up and
sprinkling.
all
Yeah.
the fucking ticks spread out of it. They're not just fucking, buddy, they're not sending a ranch in the fucking Dragonfly van dropping off a box of fucking ticks. All right.
That's way funnier.
But you know what? If they needed someone to do it, he would.
You would.
He would.
Yeah.
He wouldn't fucking care.
Dude, dragonfly, it's rain, sleet, snow.
4 a.m.
Whatever.
doesn't matter. They'll fucking knock on your door and run away, and your package is there.
They ignore the sign that says "Do not knock."
Oh, yeah.
Don't do
Baby,
it.
sleeping baby.
Hello?
Not fucking caring, man. Not fucking caring. Getting packaging, man.
So pretty much, this theory is because there's a tick called the Lone Star tick, and it carries, you want to help me up on this? Amblyomma americanum.
Amblyomma americanum
is the scientific name of the Lone Star tick. It's originally native to like the southeastern U.S., but it's been like seemingly teleporting north over last like 20 years. It's just like it's going everywhere. It's all over now the northern states and in Canada.
And the argument that it's weird is that it's like it's in areas where the climate is not suitable.
It shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be suitable for them. Right. So yeah, well, it's either evolving to, kind of for more like humid and colder, wet climates, right? Or someone's putting them there. And the biggest issue with the Lone Star tick is that a lot of them are being blamed for exploding cases of the alpha gal syndrome.
AGS. Yep.
Which makes you a single bite from one of these fucking Lone Star ticks that carries this makes you allergic to red meat.
It's a sugar molecule called alpha gal. It's galactose alpha 1,3 galactose or something crazy, stupid name like that. And it's found in the cells of most mammals like cows, pigs, lamb, deer, all the stuff we eat. And your immune system gets sensitized to it. And every time you eat red meat, your body launches an allergic response. So when you get bit by this, you eat red meat and like delayed reaction later, right?
And we're not talking about like, oh, you know what? Fucking throat's a little scratchy, tongue's a little swollen. No, this is inducing full-blown anaphylaxis in people.
Yep.
We're talking like EpiPen, full-on bronchospasm, fucking vasodilation, hives, urticaria, fucking angioedema, the whole 9 yards. Like a very significant response to this allergen.
And it's crazy because it's like a delayed response. So usually like when you're allergic to like peanuts, you have peanuts and it's like, bang,
it's weird. Up. Sometimes it manifests differently with different people though too. Like you can have delayed responses and that's
peanuts as well.
Peanuts or any type of like tree nuts or any type of real allergen. Like some people have more of a delayed response, but
like on the aggressive side or just like
like you can sit there and like somebody will have, start with relatively minor symptoms and then slowly it'll fucking get worse and worse.
Well, way to ruin my bit.
Oh fuck! Sorry, buddy. No, sorry again.
I had no idea. That's the stereotype is like allergies usually come on quick and hit hard.
Yeah, or you know what they can do too. It's like we've noticed somebody can have an exposure to an allergen, have symptoms. You treat them with epinephrine or Benadryl, diphenhydramine, whatever, or diphenhydramine, and then later they think they're fine, and like a couple hours later, symptoms come back. And right, like it's fucking so unpredictable.
And is AGS something that we can microdose, back to health? Like, can you just fucking have a couple popcorn chicken every day, a little up the amount of popcorn chicken intake?
No, that's a good question.
I mean, there's probably not a lot of meat in popcorn chicken, so you're probably
it's
okay.
A meat substitute. But they are damn delicious.
It's just bizarre.
So these fucking ticks.
What a bizarre fucking
disease
side effect.
Right?
Of this tick bite, right? Like it's fucking weird, boys. Like, can we just acknowledge that for a second before we get into the crazy WEF stuff? It's just like, what other animal?
It's very convenient. It's very convenient.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a very convenient disease.
And this is genuine. I don't know. Maybe I should have Googled this beforehand, but this is we're just kind of fucking freeballing it. But like, what other animal or disease or exposure is going to cause you to be anaphylactic to anything? Like, isn't that fucking bizarre?
I've never heard of that before.
No, I can't.
I've never heard of this until a couple years ago when we first heard about the Lone Star tick.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking weird and pretty fucking convenient.
Well, it's also crazy that the amount of cases, right? So it was 2023 before this was finally said to be like a public health crisis, but it had been around now for it's been known for a while. And then, so you get 2023, CDC finally acknowledges as a serious emerging public health crisis. Hundreds of thousands of people had it then. Now they think it's over 450,000, which is, and as much as maybe 3 times underreported. because sometimes the cases they're more mild and you might not even realize. You might eat like a burger and then 2 or 3 hours later have a stomach ache and you're not sure why.
I mean, or you live in Canada and fucking meat is so expensive that you just don't eat it anymore. So you don't know.
Yeah, you're bypassing.
You just fucking have no
when
idea.
A burger
now.
is $28.
You don't eat it.
You don't eat it. So, I mean, it's now the ticks range has expanded now from 13 southern states to over 40 states and into Canada in 2 decades.
God damn it. That's crazy.
So it's not like this is like a tick that was living like in climates that were kind of cold, more moderate. It was living in the south for the most part. So used to warmer
Well, this is
climates.
where it gets its name from, Lone Star tick, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
Texas.
So but that's what I mean. So this tick is used to warm climates, and all of a sudden, in 20 years, it has evolved to the point where it can just live through winter, and it's everywhere now.
Yeah.
That's got to be a record of evolution or something. Just like this to expand into a new like climate so fast.
Well, or you know, when you look at like
genetically engineered,
manipulated.
Yeah. Because like I look at things like, you know, when we've done things like fucking metal with like parks where we've introduced wolves or something to a park, and then within like a couple of years the wolves have run rampant, you know what I mean? Or they're like, oh fuck, now it's just all wolves. Wow, who would have guessed? And then like anytime you kind of fuck around with like that natural like, you know, the natural balance of things, and like to me this looks like something that's like, you know, this tick was
it's like, hey, you know what? We definitely need to reintroduce some fucking ticks to this. Like, what the?
You know, it's a good one.
You know what? These guys need more mosquitoes. That'll really stabilize his habitat.
And so it's like, but it seems like to me, it's like it seems like they're, you know, they start in one state and then it's just like the spread over a couple generations is crazy. It's like they're an invasive tick at this point where it's like they've spread so wildly and so far and so fast that it's quite wild, right? So very, very strange that it's spread this quick. Like you said, it seems like super abnormal that this thing would just mutate and be fine in the cold. It's almost like it was already fine in the cold. It was just in one spot before.
Yeah, and now it's everywhere. These ticks are everywhere. Hundreds of thousands of diagnosed cases. So now I had to get into a little bit of the conspiracy stuff. Because like, well, why? Because all these, if they're dropping boxes of ticks out of fucking dragonfly cars, delivery vans, then you know people are paying. So someone's behind it. So I mean, there's a convenient timings to some of this stuff. So we all know like in 2020, we had COVID. It distracted everyone from every other world event for 2 or 3 years. 2021, you had the Gates Foundation funds lab-grown meat research. In 2022, this is when the WWF publishes the extensive material on like reducing red meat consumption and saying like we got to eat bugs, all that stuff. 2022.
You got to eat bugs, specifically Lone Star ticks. Actually, you know what? Don't even eat them. Just let them bite you. That's what's going to solve all these problems.
And the next year, the CDC flags AGS, even though it was already well out of control by then. That's like a nice, convenient timeline of just like, all right, if you're a conspiracy-minded person, I'm not one bit.
Absolutely not.
But if I was.
Okay, well, let's get into. So you mentioned Bill Gates there. So it's like he has however millions and millions invested in like lab grown meat. Ugh. And so a lot of the conspiracy theory is that like, you know, maybe he is, you know, a investor in genetically modifying these ticks, because if they give you a red meat allergy and then people can't eat regular red meat and have to go to lab grown meat, then his investments are going to pay off tenfold.
Which, like when you think about that too, it's like, what's up, Bill? You need some more money, dude? What?
You got enough yet?
You don't have enough? You fucking supervillain bastard! Like what
unless
the fuck
unless
is
it's
going
one
on?
of those weird things where he's just like so into like we've got to stop eating animals, right? And then like this is a way to do it. And now some people are like, well, that's far fetched that like Bill Gates would be in the bug business, but I'm like, it's not the first like fucking big big tech company in the bug business. Google is in the mosquito business. Google right now is releasing fucking these genetically modified male mosquitoes in Florida to try to kill like 90% of the mosquito population in Florida right now.
That's a great idea. They should do it.
Yeah, 100%. I'm backing it.
So we're going to produce more mosquitoes to kill off mosquitoes?
So what it is, it's actually kind of an interesting thing is they've produced basically a hybrid male because it's only the females that bite, apparently. That bite
bitches.
human.
Fucking bitches.
So they've basically made a hybrid male species that can't like they're shooting blanks basically, right? Like the three of us, right?
Yeah.
Nothing there.
Okay, duds.
So they released basically a whole waft of these things. And so the hopes is that most of the females will waste time mating with these duds, right? And so will die off without reproducing because they can't. Rather than, there will still be some mosquitoes, but they're hoping way less. But then I start to think from a point of view of like, are they killing these mosquitoes because they're annoying or because like they pose such a risk? Like, could you imagine if someone had a genetically modified mosquito that delivers some sort of pathogen like this?
We're dealing with that right now. There's that Vancouver, the Sea Sky, they have those mosquitoes that they just test positive that one disease. I'll look it up. You haven't seen that?
No.
Look,
what are you talking about? Because I theorized that in my mind before the episode. I was like, why ticks? Why not mosquitoes or like some other flying insect?
Yeah, because I feel like mosquitoes would be a fucking devastating. But it could be something with the insects like biology and carrying the pathogen.
Two mosquito species tested positive for California serogroup virus, which can induce encephalitis.
Swelling of the brain.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they found that in Vancouver.
So that's the one you'd want if you were trying to engineer a fucking a real bioweapon.
My little
yeah. Well, I mean, but to the WEF, this would be the perfect fucking tool. They've been going after red meat, farming, all that shit forever. Everybody's seen, anybody that's into this has seen that famous interview with that fucking dipshit sitting there that's on the board of the WEF being like, theoretically, there could be something that could be designed to induce an allergic reaction to red meat and would be very beneficial to the fucking, and you're like, fuck this guy. Like, what? Well, it's exactly what's happening.
The interesting thing with ticks is too that I wondered because ticks fucking cling on to all sorts of animals. So part of me wonders if this disease can jump from tick to like say cow, and then if you ingest the cow meat, you're basically in the same boat.
That would be a way better delivery method.
Well, and think about it. Like, what happens if this tick gets on fucking carnivorous animals? Like, what if it goes onto a bear and the bear can no longer eat fucking, like, that's half of its diet.
Yeah,
it's gonna kill them off, right?
If it gets in a fucking lion or something,
yeah, like a cougar. That's what they eat.
Purely eat meat.
Yeah, right. Like, and it's start killing off wildlife populations.
We're gonna be airdropping Beyond Burgers everywhere.
Fuck, dude.
Man, all Beyond Burgers.
Those are fucking. You remember? You ever see whenever you look at the store and they're all shriveled up on this little side of that little package, and you look at that pink little pile of mush, you're like, fuck that.
Delicious.
Dude, I remember when Beyond Burger came out, I had just watched that documentary, Game Changers, where there's it's like the pro vegan documentary.
I watched that one too.
And I was yeah. So it means we did a little bit.
I tried to.
We try it.
I dabbled.
It was right around where that fucking meat shit came out. I ate like a few of those. I was like, there's no way. I can't do it.
That's
terrible. It's so bad.
It was like 5,000 milligrams of your daily sodium. It was this huge.
Just shriveling you from the inside.
But I mean, that would make more sense. But it just like, why take? Like, I wonder if it has something to do with the. Like, because same thing with Lyme disease, right? Like, if they were using Plum Island and testing these diseases, I wonder if it has something to do with these things don't mutate in ticks.
Well, I'm wondering too, like you look at the delivery method as well, like ticks burrow into you. And I would imagine that, like, let's say you look at the, what's the word I'm looking, like the effectiveness of like every mosquito that carries malaria, if you get bit by the mosquito, are you 100% going to get malaria? Whereas with this tick, if it is carrying whatever disease, it is burrowing into your fucking skin and working its way in your bloodstream. And you have that fucking like prolonged exposure to said fucking disease too, right? Like this, to me, in my mind, the tick was probably like the most proficient fucking exposure rate. Does that make sense?
If it gets on you, because here's the question. Have you ever had a tick on you?
Yes.
No.
And you got to get that fucking thing off quick, man.
I've never had a tick bite me.
I've never even seen.
Oh, I've never been bitten by a tick, but I've had them on me. And like I've pulled one out with tweezers out of Axel before.
So that's what I mean though. So 0 for 3 on the ticks biting us. So it's not like but if it gets you, I guess, then it's.
Yes. Like the way it but like it'd be interesting to see. Like I feel like in my brain, for whatever reason, I feel like the exposure would be way higher.
A long chomping, like continuous.
It burrows into your skin, right?
Yeah, it digs its head under and just drinks the blood till it's super fat, then falls off.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
They go from like a grain of rice to like a grape.
It's fucking gross.
Because
dude.
is it the and I
They look
I
like
mean,
the Starship Troopers creatures when that
They
sack
do.
gets all
They do.
full.
They do.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
Mini version of that.
with the mosquitoes, my question is it that the mosquito carries malaria, or is it just that it bites infected people, then bites other people and spreads it that way? Like, is it a mosquito actually carrying the malaria?
Well, because you can't
transfer.
You can't get like AIDS from mosquito.
Can't?
Right? Like your list of diseases that you get from mosquitoes it's like very limited.
So like, I wonder then if you're hitting the nail on the head. Like, it's the delivery method is way better if a tick gets you.
Don't give him any ideas about the AIDS and fucking ticks too.
Well, it sounds like they're already fucking got ideas. They're fucking using the ticks. The ticks are everywhere now.
But let's circle back quickly because we talked about Bill Gates. How much he owns? What, like 270,000 acres of farmland. He's the guy who invested
What is he
in
farming there though?
No, but agricultural land. He owns it.
So it's just land. Like, is there any farming that are being done on that land? Is he doing anything?
I'm
with
sure
it?
he's leasing it.
It's zoned as agricultural, so I don't know exactly what's going on. That's a lot of acres to keep track of. But the fact is, like, he was into that Impossible Foods and Beyond Meat, and he's quoted as saying, "For the U.S. and other wealthy nations, I do think all rich countries should move to 100% synthetic beef." He's involved in funding mosquito research. He pretty much said, like, if you can modify a mosquito, you can modify a tick. I don't think he actually said that, but pretty much his research says, like, you're trying to modify a mosquito.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
100%. Exactly. That's the best analogy.
He's like, Bezos has already got the patent on mosquitoes.
Could do fucking ticks.
Who the fuck is going to take, like, meat? That's our primary source of protein, right? Most complete source of protein is meat. There's no arguing it. Even after watching Game Changers, all that type of shit. They're going to look that little fucking emaciated dork tell you what the better type of protein is to get. You got Bill Gates being like, let's fucking eat and fucking, synthetic. Like, no,
you couldn't even do one
You
push-up,
look like fucking synthetic fucking beef.
You ever see him jump that chair?
I did, yeah, the video.
It's pretty impressive.
That was like, what, 30 years ago?
Yeah.
He's not doing that now.
Definitely not.
It's interesting because I'm like, it fits that narrative. Like, if you would have done this, if you would have told me this one, maybe even 6 years ago, the public perception of Bill Gates has shifted so much.
Well, popping up in the Epstein files a couple times will do that too.
Right? Yeah. And then just like with his ex-wife and like
Melinda,
the stuff she was saying, like, like about him not being the best guy.
Well, you fucking give your old lady a STD from a Russian prostitute. She's not going to have a lot of nice things to say about you.
Is there any way I can make it say it was a tick?
That was all part of it.
He's like, I need to make quick. Call the lab.
Don't worry, babe. It's AGS or whatever.
Yeah. I swear you got gonorrhea from a tick. It can happen.
I've done the research. Anyways, we're going to take a short beer break here, and when we come back, we're going to get into what I don't know if I coined the term, but I'm going to say I coined the term. It's called nudge theory.
Ooh,
nudge theory. We're going to get to nudge theory right after the break. We'll be right back. All right, we're back.
We're back. Okay, what the fuck is this nudge theory?
All right, this is a theory that has been on my mind for a while. I don't know. I don't think I coined it. I think
Buckle up, everybody.
It's going to be a long and painful process to explain what I'm trying to say here. But it's been on my mind for a while. I don't know if I coined this term, but I pretend I do.
You did. You for sure did. You did.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
here first.
I'm sure I read it somewhere, but in my mind, I made it up. Mm-hmm. So nudge theory is, because you always hear like if a grand conspiracy, right, involves these people and they try and like either put it in subliminal messages or kind of like drip it in front of you and make you they have to like kind of let you know in a way what's going on, but they don't tell you, right? So you all heard that before. We've heard that kind of theory. But nudge theory is like the sense that like it's like where you don't force people to change behavior, right?
You just nudge them.
But you engineer it enough that they do it for themselves. Like we've seen this during COVID, right? With the rollout. Kind of like you turn people against each other and like, well, you don't have to do it. But if you don't do it, you know.
You're a pariah.
You'll die, pretty much. You'll be dead.
I mean, some people like, do it or you're going to get fired. It came pretty close to.
But so it's like people, it's a nudge theory. It's like to get you to accept something, they nudge it in front of you and make you choose it for yourself. So in this case, I guess the nudge theory would be like, all right, well, we don't want people to eat red meat. People love eating red meat. Ribeye is delicious. People love chicken fries. We're not going to get them to switch. So what do? Oh, turns out back in the Cold War era, this Plum Island facility, we found out that like, you can engineer diseases, Lyme disease. What was this disease called? Slipped my mind.
Lone Star?
AGS.
Or AGS.
Oh, that one's pretty good. Like Lyme disease, I mean, that one's blah, blah, blah. We'll get to that one too. But, we can make people stop eating meat, not saying that they have to stop, but just physically that they can't eat meat. Because as far as I know, like this, if you don't eat red meat, you're fine, right? There's no other real.
Which is fucking crazy.
Which is crazy.
That's fucking nuts.
Okay, let's dissect that a little bit more though, because if they're saying like, if that's the goal of whatever organization, or if it's Bill Gates or whoever, that they want red meat out. What is because like there's been a spike in the last couple of years of red meat's carcinogenic, right? We've heard that a lot. Oh, yeah. So like there's a lot of stuff going on now, like a lot of fucking meat's getting a bad. Red meat's getting a fucking,
I would argue with that, because lately now you're having way more of these health nuts coming out and being like, meat is the most essential complete program on the planet.
The Liver King really fucking champions the return.
No, I agree. So you have like this health movement. So you have all this negative press against red meat. I mean, if you just eat red meat and you don't exercise and stuff, it's probably not good for you. Let's be honest. You're just gonna get a jammer eating garbage, and if you just eat garbage and never exercise.
I mean, I would argue that you're probably like, if you didn't exercise and you just ate red meat, that's probably the best thing you could do. At least you're getting like a lean fucking protein source, as opposed to like hammering fucking chips and shit.
If you could get like, let's say like, nice clean red meat, but most people are not eating that. They're eating fast food burgers and
fucking crushing ribeyes for every meal.
Yeah, just ribeyes.
Just the fucking king of gout, living good, dude. Like no big deal.
That's what my foot looks like right now. I look like I am the fucking king of gout. But like my question is like, is the why? So why red meat? Is it the cows? Is it the cost?
WEF has been coming after red meat forever.
No, dude, it's
the methane.
It's the methane, bro.
Stems back to the climate catastrophe. Everyone knows it.
Yeah,
the cows fucking fart too much. They take up too much land. They drink too much water. They're bad for the environment. Blah blah. It goes on and on. So it started there. The WEF on all these green initiatives. Now anti-red meat. Eat the bugs. All right, people are still eating red meat. People are still gonna. You will eat the bugs that you will like it. Whatever that fucking guy is. What? Klaus Schwab.
Yeah, dude.
You'll own nothing. You'll be happy. You'll eat the bugs and you'll enjoy it. Like all that. Just like insane supervillain type stuff. Like,
that guy, it looks like a Bond villain. Sounds like a Bond villain. Like it's insane. Fucking crazy.
Actually. How is that guy like a leader of these like think tanks?
I don't think he's stepped down, right? He's done. He's not.
I think so. But he was there for how long? 50 years? Forever.
Hey, and the last 50 years have been great, right?
Been, yeah, just nothing but downward spirals. Society. What was I saying?
You Klaus Schwab saying you're going to eat the bugs.
Oh yeah, like this
And you
WF,
will
like
it.
you're saying, like, well, why the cows, why the meat?
Yeah.
It's bad for the environment. That's part. Like I'm not on board. Like everything's a green scam. Like we should probably we could do better things for the environment. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, absolutely. There's no like that's a problem with all this shit. It's either
It's like
full
yes
go
or no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing's in the middle. Like whereas like 90% of us are all in the middle. We're like, yes, we should do a little bit better,
We should do better. We should all.
but
we
I
should
ain't eating
probably
fucking bugs, dude.
We should probably start with plastic pollution, but no one talks about that. No one says nothing about that.
Wouldn't it make more sense? Because, like, to be honest, like when I'm looking at the problems we're facing, and like maybe farming and cows is like you're like it's not as sustainable as we think. Like we're consuming way too many cows. Maybe. I don't know, but
Sure.
I think a more pressing issue is like overfishing. You think like if we kill the
Oceans.
ocean, we're fucked.
Hell yeah, dude.
And like right now you have China, basically they fish their waters and they are sending boats around the
They're
world to
poaching
just
everywhere.
to fish just outside international waters of everyone's coastline.
Not even just outside international waters, like getting so close and then using long poles and nets to like get into the water, but you're not quite in
Yeah.
there.
That is
Yeah.
the most China thing ever.
It's and then they're just
It's
shipping that
fucking
stuff back to
crazy.
China, and it's like to me, I'm like, wouldn't a push to like
Soon
stop
they're gonna start
eating
fishing with submarines, being
seafood,
like, fucking under the water,
like
man.
that would be more of a better push?
Yeah, I mean,
Or is it because I guess it's easier? Like you're like, okay, it's more sustainable because they can come back faster than.
I don't know what it is. Like obviously the ocean, if the ocean, because part of climate change is like as it heats up, the ocean doesn't hold as much CO2 or something, right?
Yeah.
The plankton dies, they can't absorb as much. The ocean acidifies a bit, and the CO2 flies through the roof. Whatever. I have no idea.
Yeah. And then we turn into Venus.
Return to the Venus with 400 million parts per million, which is mathematically impossible. But you understand what I'm saying. So, but this theory of like this nudge theory of like, all right, well, okay, why no meat? Okay, what if these people who are on the WF, they have these financial incentives for people not to eat meat? What if people who work for big companies who produce some type of medicine have big incentives to push some type of, wait, don't say it. I'm going to use a different word. What if someone who works for this company has incentives to produce a medical intervention so you can eat red meat again?
Well,
What if that's like an angle too.
Doesn't the guy we've been talking about last night invest in a lot of those medical interventions?
Allegedly, he does invest in some pharmaceutical
it's
expansion projects, whatever you want.
I mean,
to call
it's not the craziest thing because it's like we've seen, I mean, countless times through history, big corporations like looking out for profits over like well-being, right? Like
That's big pharma in a nutshell.
Yeah, right. So it's like, would it be crazy that if companies that own these invest and huge investing that are investing in these stocks that of these like fake meat companies and these artificial labs and artificial meat replacements, you know, would they not be incentivized to be like, yeah, it would be really nice if the Lone Star tick fucking spread out further and
Even
made
adapted
people-
to colder climates, and
right? Because it does. It's like you said at the beginning, Zell. It's like the spread of this thing is insane. Like it's gone so fast, so far. Because like we weren't talking about like the last time we were talking about the Lone Star the tick. It wasn't anywhere near as bad as it is this year. And now here's my question. The other thing I was thinking, because there's like weird cycles with different things on Earth. I think everyone's seen it somewhere. Like you'll have a year and you're just like, what the fuck is up with these hornets? There's hornets everywhere. Like you just have hornets, like they're so bad one year. And then one year you'll be like, there's like 1 million moths. Well, where are all these fucking moths coming from? So like you do get
bugs
these
do
weird
go
like
in cycles. That's
Yeah.
right? So like is this
wasps are
just
bad this
what
year.
we're seeing is like a natural tick cycle and it's an uptick?
No, because we talk. I like
That's
it.
good. I like that.
It's not a natural cycle. It'd be one thing if like we had these ticks here for generations. We've always known about the ticks, and every 5 years, every 8 years, every 10 years, they have a big, like, huge explosion, and they go back down.
Yeah, but
they've never been around.
You're not accounting for dragonfly deliveries as well, right? So if they're fucking all over nationwide, right? These ticks are fucking getting on the side of these vans.
You
right?
You can
Those
go even
people are
more
putting
sinister.
miles on.
Who owns AWS? Amazon Worldwide Shipping.
Bezos.
All these guys are connected. All right, hey, Bezos. You get in, I'll give you 50,000 shares of this company. All we got to do is get your guys somehow to get ticks in the Dragonfly, in the packages.
We're going to get a cease and desist from Dragonfly.
I want you to deliver these ticks all over the country. It doesn't really make people sick. They just can't eat meat. And when they can't eat meat, they can't eat meat because why? Because in 2022, I believe, the University of Virginia published research on a potential alpha-gal syndrome vaccine. In 2022, right 1 year before they deployed or they gave the CDC said this is a fucking big problem.
Okay, well, there's your means to an end, right? You manufacture the problem and then you manufacture the cure.
Tale is old as time,
right? Like to be honest, I'm like, that's what that looks like to me now. When you're like, all right, perfect. You have people making a problem, poisoning the solution, and going to profit off both.
Right? Tick's range expands. People kind of get sensitized, like, oh, this tick's expanding. Oh man, that sucks. No, CDC stays quiet. All the health authorities kind of stay quiet. There's like some odd journals and papers here and there, but there's no big news. And all of a sudden, a vaccine research appears, and the next year, oh my God, we have this disease that is so bad you can't eat red meat, and it's awful. Hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people have it. But turns out, on my desk right here, I have the Epstein files. I mean, I have the research to the alpha-gal syndrome vaccine. I'm just I'll be on my desk here for a while, and we'll get back to that.
It's interesting. Like you look at, I don't know. So look at the WEF, right? And all the, the influx with all these green agendas and all these, wide-scale carbon taxes and everything else that they've been trying to impose for the longest time. And like, remember Al Gore's thing? What was that called?
Bullshit.
What was his fucking big?
Oh, Inconvenient Truth.
Inconvenient Truth, right? So you've had all these big climate people and basically warning us, hey, if you keep drinking out of plastic straws, the polar ice caps are gonna fucking go on. And you look, and
turtles
it's like,
will set fire to the ice.
How many of these fucking things have come to fruition now? Like they've guaranteed us, they're like, this is happening in fucking 20 years. It's gonna be gone. Right? It's been 20 years.
Inconvenient Truth was 20 years ago.
Yeah, right. And like none of this shit has come to fruition. And I wonder, like, especially with the WEF, do you think at some point maybe these guys are pushing agendas just to justify their existence? Because like none of these crazy radical fucking climate things have happened, right? Like it seems like, and like it's like,
well, they've had a pivot because like when we were growing up, it was global warming.
Totally. And it's like the green, industrial complex where it's like, fucking, we need this truck to keep this train to keep rolling. So we need to start manifesting and making things happen. So it's like,
it's as soon as you become an institution that receives money for this kind of stuff, it's in your best interest for these things to continue.
Yes,
on.
It's like if you cured homelessness, how many fucking people would lose jobs?
I think anyone with a Google search can look, So
it's like with these weird things that are coming out. Oh, like the WEF has been preaching everybody to get off meat for how long now? And now they're finding a way to force you off meat, whether it's good for the planet or not.
What's it called? It's called nudge theory.
Nudge theory. Yeah. There you go. Right?
Yeah,
there it is.
That's good. Mm-hmm. I like that.
You can apply nudge theory to the inconvenient truth, right? Because we're supposed to be 6 meters underwater from 20 years ago. 6 meters.
That video was
meters,
insane.
dude. 6 meters is all of New York City, or most of New York City. Tons of Florida, like insane amount of coastlines underwater in 20 years. Sea levels have risen like millimeters.
I think people forget, because when did that movie come out? 2000, just after 2000?
2000, in early 2000s or something.
Because I'm like, people kind of forget like how primitive the internet was still then for us, because it's like that video was like showing like tsunamis and shit. And it's like now you can go and look, and when they say these rising sea levels, you can go look at like images of like the past 150 years of like various coastlines around the world. And you're like, shit has never moved. It's never moved.
Well, sea levels have risen, but like we're talking centimeters, inches, not 20 feet in 20 years. Honestly, some of the claims of that movie were so wild. It said that the jet, like the Gulf Stream, like that giant current that like brings warmth to Europe. They said that was going to shut down, and the warmth from the Gulf of like the Caribbean, like Gulf of Mexico, would stop, and Europe would be in the deep freeze ice age. That was a huge part of the movie, and that wasn't even close to happening. It's like they could say whatever they wanted, and they would scare people into believing.
Scare tactics, fear mongering,
and there wasn't enough connectivity back then for even, I think, naysayers back then to be like, that's not like for scientists to be like, that's not going to happen.
I was like 14, 15.
Because they had such a like a media push on that movie that there was no like the voices of
you have
anyone
a trusted
who said
voice. It's coming
else.
from a trusted source. You got a vice president, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, you could say it's a classic playbook in a way, right? You identify a condition, or you create a condition, allegedly, whatever. It spreads, or you allow it to spread. You wait to declare the emergency. You have a solution on standby. You sell the solution. The solution isn't as good as you sold. People get mad. It gets pulled. We've seen, how many times have we seen this with stuff? Was it Tamiflu, the original H1N1? It's causing like mass side effects, like worse than the disease for many people. Yeah. And eventually they're like, all right, that one's no good. We'll take that one off.
Get rid of that one.
Like what else? What was that? Vyvanse? That fucking blood?
No, Vyvanse is ADD medication.
Or not Vyvanse. Starts with a V. Blood pressure medication, stroke medication or something back in the day. Vivax? Anyways, I'm just spitballing here, but what else? There was all that debacle with the HPV vaccine.
Yeah,
right?
well, that's creating tumors.
100%. Like now they're like, yep, no good.
Yep,
right?
They did it.
Whoopsies.
Whoops.
Our bad.
Literally.
Anyways, try this one. It's new.
Ads on TV being like, if you're a teenager, talk to your parents.
Right? You could even say like
Gardasil. It was Gardasil, right?
Gardasil, yeah. That was
Gardasil vaccine.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not saying all vaccines are bad, obviously. I don't know anything.
Medical interventions.
Again, it's like the thing. It's like it's not fucking black and white. It's
not at all, dude.
It's literally in the gray. Like life is in the fucking gray.
Life is in the gray, but also some of these are like, they're not in the gray. They were in the red, and people are getting sick, and they fucking pulled them.
Totally, I agree.
They pulled them.
Yep.
They're gone.
Yep.
You can't get them anymore. That was a failed product, and they went, our bad.
But I have a feeling those, like, in a couple of years we're going to be saying that about all these Ozempic and semi-glutides.
I mean, they already have, the amount of side effects on those is insane. Like the bone
GLPs,
the bone density loss. And stuff.
See, it's funny that you say that. I've been looking at, like, from what I've listened to and like my trusted sources, the GLPs are relatively safe.
Oh my God, you sound like fucking Bill Gates.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying take them. But
he's got 40,000 shares in.
He sounds like 2020. Andrew, get the medical intervention.
Get it.
Yeah.
It's safe and
trust
effective.
the science.
Trust it.
Don't be putting that out there. I'm not saying you do your own research. Is all I'm saying.
We've opted to that one.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying, but that's like the only side effect with the GLPs, especially for the most popular one, Ozempic. The side effects is like when you lose the weight. Usually, like as people, like we retain weight in certain spots. Like most men will keep in our face and our love handles, right? So when you start losing weight, you'll start losing it in your face and your love handles. Whereas Ozempic and these GLPs, they don't differentiate where you're losing the weight from. So that's why you'll see like the skeleton hands and shit, because you lose fucking weight everywhere.
So, I mean, that can't be a healthy side effect.
Fuck no. They look fucking crazy. You see Olivia Wilde?
The weight loss, you know what the weight loss?
Poor girl.
Or Olivia Wilde, sorry.
Yeah. They say it, when you take it, it's like the average is like 1 to 2 pounds per week. And I was like, that's a diet. that's a fucking diet.
That's if you stop drinking 3 Cokes a day.
Yeah, that literally that's what you can track.
Yeah,
you
but
just do any fucking
it's easy.
diet.
I can have what I want and not. But again, like what it does, it's interesting. It's like it increases your satiety signaling, right? So it's like you're more satiated.
Don't be a pussy. Just get on
Just fucking eat some
ephedrine,
food.
caffeine, and aspirin.
Oh, the ECA stack. It worked real well for us, buddy. It was having fucking.
You guys are the worst medical
having
advice people
heart
I know.
attacks in the fucking World's Gym in West Kelowna. Fucking.
You know what we should do? We should
Ripping
triple
fucking
stack these
pre-workouts
drugs.
and ECA stacks and
Get a paper cut, nearly bleed to death.
I almost I'll never forget. I was on that shit and I was the closest I ever came to benching 315. I had it and Braden grabbed the bar and I could have fucking killed him. I wasn't in my right mindset. I wanted to fucking punch you in the throat, man.
I didn't think he was going to get it.
If it's
collapse,
here,
break your
it's
arms in
going
half.
up. If you pass that little fucking point on the chest, it's up, dude.
Buddy, time
You
was
didn't want me
moving
to
for you
have it.
differently because I
You
was like,
didn't want
I
me to
can't.
have
He
it.
saved- I think he probably saved your
didn't
life.
want me to
I
have
was like,
it.
this is taking too long.
No, I taught you. I'm like, if you don't get this, you're gonna die. You should let me die.
I'm a good friend.
No,
I'm a good friend. I was like,
I'm a
not
good
gonna
friend.
let
I
him die.
got you fucking in shape. I got you benching because you were scared.
Yeah, look at me now.
Yeah, yeah, because you moved away. I would have fucking kept you lean and mean,
Ugh.
dude.
Shouldn't have moved. Told you a
Shouldn't have
million
moved.
times.
Fucking blew it, dude.
Anyways, we're coming near the end of the episode here, so there's a couple more things I wanted to touch on. So,
sorry.
because during so we talked about Plum Island and Lyme disease, right?
Yeah.
And that's been out for a while now. Now there's new Lyme disease variants.
Lyme
Right?
disease 2.0, baby.
Lemon and
New
lime.
Lyme disease
Yeah.
variants.
Citrus.
Twist. Lime twist.
But the Lyme disease is in 2022 also has phase 3 trials approved for Lymerix, a brand new preventative or treatment. I can't see the. You know what? Fuck it. Vaccine. It's a new vaccine.
Are we
Vaccine
not
is a
allowed
good-
saying that word? Is
I
that a
don't
thing?
know. Actually, we're gonna find out. I guess pretty soon.
Yeah.
I can't wait to tell you a quick little diddly in fucking after hours. It's a treat.
A little diddly.
Yeah, a nice little story. I can't wait.
Right. So
wrap this
Plum
fucking
Island,
shit up.
Plum Island. It was like a Lyme disease was a potential bioweapon. It escaped. It's been in the tick population now for a while.
We
They
knew
have
that you know that they were working on weaponizing bugs at Plum Island. That's fact.
Documented.
It's documented.
Cold
Listen,
War
they
era
took fucking
stuff.
Nazis.
Yeah.
They paperclip and brought them to Plum Island where their technology in
talked about
weaponizing
it.
bugs.
100%.
It's fucking
And it-
fact.
And the great thing is, any vaccine that's preventative, you can sell to anyone over 65. People fucking line up at Shoppers Drug Mart.
You
to
know
get
what?
that.
Those the people should take them all first, just in case.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Honestly.
the fucking lights are already getting a bit dim, right? They might as well.
If it is a national or international crisis, like all
They're
of
the
them
most
first.
vulnerable.
They have to.
Yeah, they're the most
We did
vulnerable.
that during COVID, but it was like for 5 days. They're like, all right, now anyone can get it. Like,
No, now everyone has to get it.
has to get it. No, they nudged you. They nudged you by
Yeah.
keeping
Oh,
your
hey,
job.
man, do you like traveling? Do you like working? Do you
like
like
living
going
life?
places? You should probably get this.
Do you like going to a restaurant with your mask on, sitting down, taking your mask off, going pee, putting your mask back on?
Yeah.
Putting your mask on between shoes.
Do you
Hell
like
yeah.
playing in the orchestra? Well, you can wear a mask with a hole in it. It doesn't matter. This is all for opera.
That's insane.
There's some dumb shit.
That is
We've talked about it
fucking
a million
insane.
times.
I can't get into this again.
Just some dumb shit. We're going to look, the generation after us can look back and be like, what the fuck do you guys doing?
We suck.
You guys sucked.
We fucking suck.
No way, boys. The textbooks are going to be like, we did it as a community.
It's true.
We beat it.
The
And then we're going to be
1984
like,
positive
we're going to be like telling our kids, we're
literature.
going to be like, we did not beat it.
We
This
didn't
is
do
the
it.
dumbest shit we
We
ever
didn't do
seen in our
nothing.
life.
Everyone got it.
I'm not telling.
I can't
my-
wait. I can't wait for them to
grandkids
start
are
learning
dead
about
to
her
me.
history class. And the first time they come home and they're like, Dad, we learned about 9/11. How old were you when you saw the two towers? I'm like, 2. You mean 3?
What?
Let me tell you about World Trade Center 7.
Let me tell you about indestructible passports.
I
Why don't you
want to
talk
tell
to
you,
your teacher about this?
I want to say one thing about 9/11.
Sorry. Yeah,
Just one thing.
just one thing.
Because we were going through the YouTube channel. There's a bunch of just garbage that's been like duplicated and on there. And I'm trying to figure out like what I should delete, what I should keep. Like, we're going to try and grow the YouTube channel over the next few months here. But what I found out by looking through all the videos, the only videos that were not only demonetized and age restricted, the only ones out of all of them we did, every single one,
9/11.
9/11.
Yeah.
The only single one.
Trying to hide the
everything we talked about. Those were the only ones, so I had to delete them.
Crazy.
The only ones. It's so nuts. The only of all we've talked about.
We've talked about some fucked up shit, dude.
Fucked up shit. And 9/11 with all the insider trading and advanced knowledge and the 100% like confirmed conspiracy, be like,
You're gonna have to. You want this one banned too?
it's too late. It's already been. We talked. Well, we first the COVID one got banned for a while, but then got unbanned. Actually, I think.
Yeah.
They're like, they found out. They can't have it. It's too late.
I think you're allowed to say 9/11. You just can't talk. You can't talk to Richard Gage. I learned that one.
No.
I don't like that. So that's it. So that's weird though. That's the only one of all of them.
I honestly listen. I go back to, we could say it every show. Anytime we talk about any kind of big overarching like conspiracy like this, where they're not having the best interests, I'll be like, a third tower came down that day. Like, that's all. And let's leave it at that. And
By
they
itself.
said that. And then they said it came down because of fire,
Which is insane.
A perfect structural
it
failure
doesn't
due to
make
fire.
any sense.
Yeah.
And if they're willing to just say that and go with that story, you know they don't have your best interests at heart.
Agreed.
So, I mean, do I
Leave you on that.
do I think that the takes things far fetched?
No.
Unfortunately, no. I don't.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
like, it's fucking crazy, but I'm like, I've seen and heard crazier shit. So
If we're on final thoughts, I agree. I think it's not impossible by any means, but I also think, because I did go into like, I always got to like, can someone try and debunk this for me? And like, I try and look at that side. This syndrome, I guess, has been around they found it in a mummy 2,000 years ago. It's not like a new disease.
They pulled it from that mummy and injected it into the fucking ticks and
Dude,
created this. That's what they
is a
did.
theory I could get behind.
Yeah, buddy.
But
it's a curse.
Oh, it's a curse. You can't
They
eat
injected a curse into the ticks.
blood curse.
Blood curse.
Blood
from
curse.
The mummy. Holy shit!
Yeah.
You heard it here first. They're fucking They're injecting curses. They were injecting ancient Egyptian curses into the ticks. Into the ticks. They unlocked.
You know how perfect this is with the fucking satanic blood cult that's running the world.
Yeah, they're injected. They injected the mummy's curse with the ancient tick. Spread
pulled
it
the
across
mummy out.
North America. The blood curse. They call it they're tracking the blood curse through your inability to eat red meat, and you're to be sacrificed at the sacrificial lamb of God at the Boho Grove.
This is too perfect, dude. This is
awesome.
This is ties into
I
the
love it.
exact overarching conspiracy going through everything right now.
Perfect, dude. Fucking, they're injecting ancient mummy curses into these fucking blood
You heard it here
curses
first. This is the
into
first
the
time
ticks.
that dot has been connected. I swear to God on the internet.
It's perfect. That's gonna be the title of the episode.
Ancient mummy curses.
Curses to the ticks. We're breaking news.
Breaking news
Yeah.
here. That's perfect.
No, you're not wrong though. If they found it in mummy, it's technically a curse, right?
Yeah.
It is. So
And they're
I mean,
putting it in the ticks. It sounds crazy.
it sounds crazy, but you know what? There's they're fucking drinking adrenochrome. They're doing all this shit. I wouldn't put it past them. Who they are
awesome.
is still up for
Oh,
debate.
listen. That's why we do this show, for those kind of eureka moments
Yeah.
like that. We find, it's so nice when we fucking piece these things together.
Just really put
and
it
we can
together
let you
here.
know. Now this is where Dan could have told us all about the best way to dispel ancient curses, ancient mummy curses.
But he's not here, so you are now cursed.
You've got to
Yeah, it's
travel
too
to
late.
the fucking you got to find the mummy and stab the heart in the jar. That's the only way to dispel the curse from the ticks. So we've got our work cut out for us. That's fucking great. That's so funny.
It's too good. So I mean, yeah, there's more to that conspiracy. I think it was going to unfold here over the next few years. Time will tell. I mean, if I can't eat red meat anymore, I'm going to be pissed. I tried it once. It was too hard.
I did look it up as we were talking, and if you don't have severe symptoms, you can fucking microdose those popcorn chicken back
Back
into
up?
back up.
Well, it's
a-
red meat,
it-
so you're fine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
chicken's
Well,
fine. We're talking about like cow, goat,
Yeah.
all the fucking shit with horns, pretty much.
Yeah, so little McDoubles. Start with a McSingle.
A little nibble,
Work your
nibble
way.
here.
Yeah.
and
Junior
there.
bacon
Work your way.
cheese.
Yeah. All right. We got any more Patreon supporters?
I think we had a couple of beauties supporting the show this week. They went to alientheorist.com.
Hell
They hit
yeah.
that classified support tab. They found themselves on Patreon.
Let's go.
They signed up for that bonus stuff, the extended after hours, all the other goodies you find over 8 years on Patreon now, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Long funk time. This week, this is a returning member. I can never
Let's go.
forget this
Hell
name,
yeah.
actually. Soaring Peacock.
Hell yeah.
We got Hayden, Charles Culbreth,
Nice. Let's go, Chucky.
A.L.
Let's go, AL.
And that's it this week.
Love you.
Thank you very
Hell
much
yeah,
for supporting
beauty.
the show.
You guys fucking rule.
Beauties.
Fucking rule.
You guys fucking rule.
And as we always say at the end of these things, keep those eyes. Let's guys.
See you after.